Livepeer. So Livepeer, it's like the first live video streaming platform that's fully decentralized. Now, downside for Livepeer is it's on all the big exchanges, so it isn't going to get any kind of listing bounce, but a couple solid partnerships, and this can do really, really well because fundamentally we are in a streaming age now. And something that gets quite interesting in this regard is, can the Trump administration negatively affect Livepeer? I'll talk about that in this video as well. Before I get into it though, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, it shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. There were coins that I thought would make me very, very good cash. You can see what these coins were worth when I recorded the videos. You can also see the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half and what your profits would have been if you'd just popped $100 into the coins when I released the videos, sat on them for 15, 16 months and then sold them. Your total profit in that time would have been over 123 grand. Now, obviously, you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now. Bitcoin keeps trying for new highs. If you're sitting on cryptos that you're not confident in, it's time to probably clear them out your portfolio and start getting the right coins in. If that's your situation, check out copymycrypto.com. There's a link in the description. On the site, I share my entire portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at as well. So that means my members get in and out of crypto the same price as me, so they make the same profit. Added bonuses, of course, they have no work to do at all. On the site, you can see what my members have earned. You can also read the successes that we've had, watch the videos, and read my members' testimonials. If after all of that you like what you see, guys, try out the service before these markets really start ripping. Now, Livepeer. So, in 2021, did pretty damn well. You know, hit very good heights. In fact, its all-time high was $100, pretty much bang on. You know, and from lows of like $1.20 or so, pretty close, well, about 80x. So it did very, very, very well. As I said, first live video streaming network protocol, fully decentralized. It wants to become a viable blockchain-based alternative to centralized broadcasting solutions. Now, their white paper stated that the live video streaming and broadcasting industry is growing at a rapid pace. The company wanted to ride the wave and introduce decentralization to the environment. Also, the potential here by streamlining broadcasting is, you know, effectively content creators, you know, can start earning money through this, but also there is a lack of censorship within the Livepeer environment. Like, you can't get censored in the same way that things happen on all the major platforms. Now, this was created by Doug Petkanix and Eric Tang. They have very good resumes between them. You know, both went to college. Well, one went to college at Pennsylvania, one went to college at Carnegie Mellon. But they've worked as software developers or as computer scientists, working with big companies, and they teamed up together to form Hyperpublic, and then they worked together on Wildcard and later on Livepeer. Now, in terms of Livepeer, where they're at right now, we can have a look at the ecosystem. The ecosystem isn't amazing from my perspective, but live video streaming and a new way for content creators to make money gets quite interesting. Fundamentally, look, you know, there are limits to how much content creators will earn on the major platforms anymore. You know, advertising is just it. You're not going to make tons of doing that, but potentially making money through NFTs or through payment through a decentralized platform all works very, very well. The whole benefit as well here from the decentralized video streaming options is that it's not censored. Like, you're not going to get censored. And this gets quite interesting because actually one of the big things Trump wants to, or his administration at least wants to bring in, is to prevent the censorship that does occur on major platforms. Now, if that were to happen, and they were to be successful in getting, I don't know, an algorithm, like forcing an algorithm change, or basically enforcing that no platform can censor their members anymore, or their users, all of a sudden, things like decentralized streaming services may not have that same appeal, and it could negatively impact. Fundamentally, the bigger thing, and I'm not saying that could be dramatic, right? Because one of the biggest things with regards to decentralized video is the way in which it's powered. And some of the appeal here, whether it's a Livepeer or a Theta, is they're trying to sort of, they can effectively revamp the way streaming services work. Now, less so Livepeer, more with Theta, but we are in an age now where we consume information very, very differently than we ever did. Most people used to watch TV. Most people used to read newspapers. Those things are slowly being taken over by the more modern equivalents of streaming. Now, I actually think Livepeer is pretty cool. I actually think they've got a really good idea here. The big thing from my perspective in terms of Livepeer is going to be, who do they partner with in the future? Because if they can nail down big names, then this gets really interesting. Because right now, I don't think we've got anything here where there would be huge excitement. But if they were to partner, and it probably is going to have to be like a big name influencer more than anything. But if they were to like work with one of the Paul brothers, or like a Mr. Beast as an example, right? But like where like influencers with a huge audience that go, right, we're going to start uploading on a new platform that is supported by Livepeer, where they don't have the risk of well, to be honest, where they can start earning money in a different way. I mean, they'll earn, but obviously all those people will earn plenty of money on YouTube through ad revenue and stuff like that. But it gets quite interesting in terms of, would they be open to trying a new platform that could make them more money? You know, they could be heavy investors in something like Livepeer, and as a result, you could see a lot of, like a big pump. And I actually think, while there is excitement around decentralized streaming, I think we're still a way away from getting the user base there. So I think anything that's going to have success when it's a platform is going to be defined by its user base. So if the user base, so their job has to be to grow the user base, and whether that is introducing a specific platform where they onboard massive names, which brings an enormous user base, that will inevitably bring investors. I think that's the way that this has success. And make no mistake about it, if they were to land enormous names, I think this would hit a new all-time high. However, I've not seen any evidence of that yet. All-time high was $100. Now, if a crypto doesn't break its previous all-time high, we quite often see a drop-off that ranges anywhere from like 80 to 20%. And looking at Livepeer right now, it hit a high of a little over $20 so far this year. I think it was close to $25. I think this can still run back up to a decent price, like $60 is kind of where I'm looking at this. I think the natural flow of a bull cycle will excite. I also think decentralized video still has legs. It's just user bases have to start growing. And how that happens is going to depend on how marketing happens. But in a crypto enthusiastic economy, which is what we're going to have under, what the US is going to have under Trump, there is potential for real positives. Like I say, the only thing that could work against is the potential of censorship. If there is an enforcement, I don't know how Trump would even manage this, or how the administration manages this, but if they could enforce a blocking of censorship on platforms, I think then there would not be the same appeal for some of the decentralized options out there. $60 I still think is a really fair target here. 6x isn't bad from where it is right now. But like I say, I would be paying very close attention to what deals they land, because if they land a couple of big name influencers to use one of the platforms the Livepeer supports, this could bang to a new high. But let me know what you guys think about this. Is there a particular influencer or platform? Well, is there a platform that Livepeer support that you already use? Is there an influencer that you could see bringing? Obviously, I've used huge examples like Beast and the Pauls, but are there influencers that you could see that could bring a really big audience to Livepeer? Let me know in the comments down below. And look, guys, we are in a bull cycle right now, and if you are sitting on cryptos you're not confident in, you've got to get your portfolio sorted now. Get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look through the site. On there you will see what my members have earned. You can read the successes we've had. You can watch all the videos. Everything on there is public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. On copymycrypto.com, I share with my members the coins I own. When I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at. My members can copy along exactly. They make the same profit without any work. Again, look, these markets are ripping right now. They've been ripping for a while. Obviously, we're having a little bit of a pullback right now, but Bitcoin is ready to go to new highs. You know, probably is going to hit 100 grand before the end of this year, and very possibly before the end of this month. So getting the right coins in your portfolio has got to be a priority. If you're not sure where to get started, if you're not confident in what you're doing, have a look at the site. Like I say, copymycrypto.com, there's a link in the description. You can see the successes. And if you like what you see, guys, just try out the service and I'll see you there. And that's it from me. Take care. Bye-bye.